Trillions could flow through cryptos like Stellar XLM, and Zioncoins could benefit, and so can you. But how am I arriving at that? How am I coming to that conclusion? Well, first, please like, subscribe. It helps us with the YouTube algorithm, and I can keep delivering more and more content like this to you more frequently. Yes, obviously the fundamentals, but we need to understand the technicals in order to know where we're going. Where can we have an entry? Where can we sell? Technical analysis is key to be able to make money in crypto, as well as fundamental. Fundamentals are going to help us determine which way the trend's going. Technical analysis is going to help us to make an entry. That's what is key here. And today we're going to be looking at Bitcoin Cash. Why has Bitcoin Cash had this tremendous run up? I mean, yes, it's at 200% now, right? As I said before in my previous videos, I was a bit early to the punch there. I knew where it was going to go. But in any case, this is key. We need to do the technicals. The fundamentals behind Bitcoin Cash is, for me, I think, likely to be, yes, the way the market's going, but who's getting in? Big institutions are coming in. Big institutions don't want to be invested in securities. They want commodities, right? Commodities that can move like money, okay? Gold, like gold, moving through the internet. Bitcoin Cash, what moves the fastest? What is not going to be stifled by regulation in the US, anywhere else in the world? Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash is moving, and we've got these institutional investors stepping in, like EDX, the Charles Schwabs, the Citadels, all teaming up to have a hand in this. And I think they're getting in on the party, buying low, selling high to the retailers. In any case, Nathan, I think we need to do the TA on Bitcoin Cash. Over to you. Okay, that's great, Nathan. Thanks for that. So this is Bitcoin Cash, right? And here you can see I've marked off these little kind of points, these blue sort of arrowy points, black circles in them. I've marked off, you know, where my entries are here, okay? And I'm bearing in mind, right, I've got the 50-day, okay, below the 200-day moving average. Now, this is my 50-day, 200-day moving average, and this is the blue squiggly line is my 50-day moving average, okay? Now, we know that we're in the bear market. We've identified the conditions, okay? So, conditions, entries, stop loss, targets, yeah? So, stop loss is where you don't feel comfortable in investing anymore, okay? And I will say that my stop loss, okay, is going to be this blue line here, all right, because this is its previous low. If it's going to get any lower than that, it's lowest low, lower than low. If it's going to get any lower than that, I don't know if I'm going to feel comfortable with investing in this crypto. Okay, there is more data back this way, but we're not going to get into that. We're just going to look at what's happening here technically, okay? Have we found the floor? And it looks like it because we've got this really good sideways action. We've got now, again, what looks like a reverse Bart Simpson. Okay, this picture here, you imagine flipping this upside down. Let me draw you a fractal, actually, while I'm here. This is a bit long-winded, but if you understand what I'm saying, you'll get the idea if I draw it for you. So this whole thing here, okay, whoa, where did that go? All the way up there. Okay, that's fine. So this whole thing here, right, this blue fractal, yeah, if I can take that, this whole thing here, all right, is a fractal. It's a bearish fractal, and if you look at it, it looks like, if I flip it up, it looks like the head of a Bart Simpson, right? His hairdo, we call that a Bart Simpson, right? So if you're seeing a stock do that, it's Bart Simpson. It may be a time to get in, okay? Conversely, the same with a reverse Bart Simpson, at least I like to call it that, yeah? So we could actually see something similar to that. Let's just say that's what's going to happen, yeah? And we'll use this as an example fractal, and we've got something like this going on here, all right, at this point of interest, yeah? Okay, this is a scenario that could happen, all right? Is it likely to? Who knows? But this could take us up to around $600 for Bitcoin Cash, and I would actually suggest it's around $700 because that's your next pressure point. That's your next retracement level. So we've got to find, is it going to be a level of support or is it going to be a retracement level? And this is something that could happen, that could play out. Bearing in mind, is it likely to? No, because it's altcoin season. What are we looking at fundamentally in the market? We're looking at bullish news with the UK being a crypto hub, okay? We're looking at bullish news in terms of the dollar, okay, losing its value. That's bullish for stocks. The dollar losing its value is, yeah, bullish. It's clearly bullish, right? When you do your research, and you need to do your research, watch my videos and identify why. It's all to do with the 10-year yield, okay? It's all to do with the drivers, the movers of the macro cycles, the markets, okay? What is the bigger picture? You understand the fundamentals behind all of this. You understand where you can identify a bottom and where a trend is likely to be going, okay? And then you apply the technical analysis to it to identify actually how high can this market actually go. And we start looking and seeing actually, you know, we put a Fibonacci level on this. Wow, we could be looking at 18,000 for a Bitcoin Cash. Imagine that, 18,000. Well, when we look at its previous all-time high, which was around $4,000, it then starts to make sense. We apply the Fibonacci to it, $18,000, just like Bitcoin did back in 2017. And just remember, Bitcoin Cash is Bitcoin. It's just another branch of it. So what Bitcoin is going to be the best? What branch of Bitcoin is going to be the best? And I urge you to understand and think about the technology. Normally technology prevails, right? Old over new. Bitcoin Cash is the newer technology with all the SegWit and everything like that. The bigger block sizes, less transactions will fail. Bitcoin Cash could potentially do this. Okay, we all know about the source code, the Bitcoin, it's the original, we want to keep that. But when you think about Ethereum, the source code, Ethereum Classic is the original Ethereum, okay? When you think about that, yes, Ethereum's done, you know, X better than Ethereum Classic. Effectively, Ethereum Classic is the original in terms of Ethereum. Ethereum's not the original Ethereum. Ethereum Classic is. That's the original blockchain, okay? Ethereum is a branch of Ethereum Classic, yeah? And when you think about Bitcoin Cash, it's the reverse. Bitcoin Cash is not the original, okay? They branched off from the Genesis, okay? That's a branch off. So fundamentally speaking, big moves can happen if people really like Bitcoin and they want to move Bitcoin around faster and quicker, you know, and have SegWit, then Bitcoin Cash is the way forward. And I think we're starting to see people understanding what Bitcoin Cash really is, because investment is coming in. Investment is clearly coming in. But I digress. Moving forward with the technical analysis and dollar cost averaging down, right? Okay, so let's say that we bought 2 bags at this point here. Okay, these 2 points here, you can see the blue circles, all right, with the pointers. And, oh no, it's gone even further down. Well, let's dollar cost average down. So we buy again. And then we wait, because we're not sure that this is a final move, because we want to see an A, B, C, right? We want to see a 2-structure move. Like this point here. Let's get a pointer out on this. We want to see A, B, C. Okay? Finished wave. All right? Finished move. And then some sideways action for a period of time. We're talking maybe a couple of months, a month or 2 or 3, right? Boom. And we're still in that holding pattern. Then it's time to buy another 2 bags, maybe even twice as big as the other bags here and here. And then we're ready to sort of dollar cost average, right? We identify where our median price is, okay, with this. All right, our average price. Okay, identify that, and then think about what do we need to be in for free. So we start to look and we start to think, average cost is 101.23, for an example. Sell 50% in for free at this point. You sell 50% of your bags, doesn't matter how many Bitcoin you bought, whether it's 2 or 3, 10, 20, 30, 40, 100, whatever. It doesn't matter, okay? The point is that you're now reaching this point here, okay? Reaching this zone, all right? As soon as it gets into that zone, not before, not after, as soon as it gets into that zone, you're forgiven if you come into after, because I did that myself, to be fair. I didn't see it. It moves so quick. Doesn't matter. It moves quick and past your zone, and you're in for free. You're in for free. Okay? You sell. No two words about it. You just sell. This thing can retrace and retest and swirl you around like you've never seen before. And look, even this fractal, could tell you that potentially this is what could happen. We could be seeing prices back down at $283, up at $300, right? At which point you could consider reinvesting again, if you wanted to, if you were so that way inclined. But guess what? If you're reinvesting again, okay, that's fine. You're just using your original investment that you had and getting back in. All right? You don't have to, but you could, quite simply. Dollar cost averaging, using fractals, using Fibonacci retracements to see where we could potentially go. Okay, so let's think about this, yeah? This Fibonacci retracement level tells us that we could potentially go to at least, on this retracement, at least $1,700, yeah? Let's put a line on that at its previous high, okay? $1,645 at least. Imagine, having 2 or 3. You've just got a few grand for nothing, right? Dollar cost averaging, so important, coupled with fundamental analysis and technical analysis. That, my dear friends, is how you're going to make money in the crypto sphere, okay? In the crypto sphere, in the crypto sphere, because it's circular, not cylindrical, it's circular. It's a sphere, all right? Round ball type thing, a sphere, like the planet, okay? So look, without ranting on too much, making money, dollar cost averaging down with technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and doing your research. All of those, analysts, all of those combined is the key formula, with identifying the trend, finding the bottom, making an entry. That's how you're going to make money. Nathan, back over to you.
Yeah, thanks for that, Nathan. Yeah, so obviously fundamental analysis, technical analysis, and understanding how to dollar cost average or pound cost average, wherever you are, whatever fiat currency you're using, that's what you want to be doing. That's how you want to be trading it. In any case, it's clear Bitcoin Cash has sparked this bull run, and we think that it's actually institutions now ready, getting in for this new bull run. And further to that, I think with the Bitcoin ETFs, BlackRock and the likes, and Goldman Sachs, and all of these big institutions, it's no longer speculation. Institutions have arrived. Institutions are knocking on the door of cryptocurrencies, and they are getting in big for this bull run. They may be leading the way for this bull run. We just don't know. We don't know where this market's going to go, so we're going to depend on RTA. In any case, I'm Nathan, aka Nathan of Zion. Smash the Zioncoin up there. Like and subscribe, and check out the fundamental facts of the matter. Banking on Bitcoin revisited. So important to watch. Have a great day. Take care now. See you in the next one.